Hi, welcome to Kelstar 111 Tarot. My name is Kelly. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being with me today. Today we're going to do a reading for Gemini. Gemini November 2020. Let's see what's going to happen for you in November. Before we begin, I just want to let you know that time is an illusion. Energy is fluid. Whenever you see this message, it's meant for you. Okay? That could be today. That could be tomorrow. That could be next year. So just keep in mind that whenever you watch this, you are meant to see it at that time. Energy being fluid, keep in mind that if we do talk about masculine and feminine energy, we're not referring specifically to gender. We're referring to possibly your own inner masculine energy, your inner feminine energy, because as you know, we all have masculine and feminine energy. So you could be looking at this for yourself, or you can be looking at this for the person that you're inquiring about. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If this is your story, great. If it's not, it's okay. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Gemini. Gemini. What is going on in Gemini's headspace? What is Gemini thinking about? I want you, as a Gemini, to really think about your thoughts, right? Think about your thoughts. What's going on in that head of yours? You are good communicators. I know that. Now, if you are a cross watcher, this might give you some insight into what's going on in Gemini's headspace. So, two cards have popped up. Okay, so Gemini, Eight of Swords. So I'm talking about thoughts here, and we have a bit of mental entrapment. Okay, so if you see this person, you can see that they're kind of all tied up. They're definitely in their head. So right now, Gemini, are you overthinking about something? Okay. Now again, Geminis are about communication. So are you communicating your thoughts? What's going on? Is there a lot coming in at the moment where you're trying to process everything? Hard to say. You also have the Six of Cups though. So it is quite possible that maybe you're thinking about a past connection. This could be a soulmate, past life connection. It's pretty interesting. Maybe you're thinking about the past is what it is. So let's see what your person is thinking about. What is in Gemini's person's headspace? What are they thinking about right now? What do they think about Gemini? What do they think about the connection with you, Gemini? And what is in Gemini's person's headspace? Ooh, too many cards. Lots of thoughts. What's in Gemini's person's headspace? What does this person think about Gemini? What are their thoughts? Okay, how many cards do we have here? You know, I don't normally take 3 cards, and I say this every time. Funny, when I do my own cards or readings for other people, I never get this many cards at once. So for some reason, there's a message that wants to come out. Okay, so interesting. First things first, I see the Tower card. So there could be a Tower moment here where sort of everything has crumbled. Or something major has happened. But that's okay, because out of this Tower moment comes absolute beauty. So sometimes it is good to have that Tower moment. I know I've had many of them. I think we've all experienced Tower moments, and it's all good. But good things are coming out of this. And the reason why I say that is because the next card that I see is the Page of Cups. Okay, and the Page of Cups is obviously, well, a page, that's message, communication. I mean, Gemini, you're all about communication. So this person could have a crush on you, okay, or maybe processing their feelings. But what gives me confidence is that you have the Ace of Cups. And look at that cup of love, okay, right at that heart center. This person, they're feeling it in their heart for you, Gemini. So whether they've communicated that or not, I don't know. Maybe they will communicate this to you soon. Maybe they're just still processing it. Maybe they're really shy. Maybe they're not really ready yet to take that step, but they're going to be. Okay, there's an Ace of Cups here, ready to start something new. Now, Gemini, in your heart space, what do we need to know about Gemini's heart? Okay, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands has been a popular card. There's definitely some passion there. There's like this dynamic, vibrant energy. So there's definitely some fire in your heart, Gemini. I mean, interesting. I know Gemini's an air sign. And I know that they're all about the swords, they're all about the thoughts, the communication. But I do find Geminis can have a bit of that fiery side. My mother's a Gemini, and I definitely see some fire in her every now and again. It just depends. It depends on which side of Gemini I'm going to encounter, right? So in your heart, Gemini, there's some fire. And again, to repeat myself, I feel like I've been saying this for the last few days. I mean, look at her. She's got her hand like this, and she's got this energy, this ball of energy. I almost feel like it's like the world in her hands, but it's not the world, it's energy. It's this like spark. And it's like she's got her hand up and she's like, she's in her power. So this is saying that there's a lot of strength in your heart. Now, what's in Gemini's person's heart? What does this person feel for Gemini? What do they feel about you, Gemini? What do they feel about you? Because we know in their headspace that there is some love there. Now, in the heart, there is this Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords also has been coming up quite a bit. It's like there's this like pressure in the head. I know I've been feeling it with a headache. So there's definitely an intensity right now. So this person is maybe, maybe they're overthinking something, okay? What I do find really interesting, though, is that, granted, this is the heart space. When I think about your person's headspace, they're showing that love. It's like love and thought. But when it comes to the actual heart, there's a bit of that, like, oh, that pressure, like, seizing up a little bit of conflict. And I don't know if this resonates with any of you, but when I think about Geminis, I'm not sure if all of you Geminis can identify with this, but I do find that sometimes it's hard to express emotions because oftentimes there's this, they're in their head. Now, again, this is your person, okay? It's not you, it's their heart, but it seems to me that they may be a little bit conflicted. And so I'm not sure. It depends on what sign you're dealing with. I mean, we have Cups energy here, so this could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Swords, I mean, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So interesting. Nonetheless, I think we have to see a little bit more. The overall energy, we got King of Cups, more emotions. I mean, that's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is being deep in the feels. Okay, so that is interesting. We definitely see some meditation here, deep in thought in this card. The underlying energy, Five of Pentacles. Okay, so feeling left out in the cold. So is there a possibility that maybe one of you has sort of shut down a little bit? Now, when I'm looking at these cards overall, now that we've laid out our first set of cards, again, Gemini, in your headspace, you do have some mental entrapment. And your person seems to have a little bit of that mental like pressure, like I've been saying, in the head, but it's really like in your heart. In the picture, yes, it's in his head, but in your heart space, there's definitely a little bit of conflict or a little bit of pressure or a little bit of like overthinking. So you're definitely mirroring each other, except it feels like it's in opposite ways. It's head versus heart, heart versus head. So is it possible that somebody feels sort of left out? Whether that be left out of conversation, left out of emotions. It depends on the scenario that you're in, Gemini. So let's have a look at some oracle cards. Let's see what we can clarify. Now, Gemini, in your headspace, we have the Eight of Swords and we have the Six of Cups. So like I said earlier, it could be thinking about something in the past. What is in Gemini's headspace? What is in Gemini's headspace? Now that really want to come out. Okay, security, wanting to feel secure. Gemini, it's like you want to communicate that you want the security. You're having a bit of time maybe communicating right now, that mental entrapment. Normally, Geminis are great communicators, so maybe you're having trouble communicating what it is that you want or what it is that you need. But there's definitely this sort of feeling of security here. And maybe you could have either had that security in the past and are missing it right now, or you have a real desire for security. Okay, maybe you didn't have that in the past. It's hard to say, but only you know your situation, Gemini, but this is what the cards are telling me. Something about security and mental entrapment. Okay, now your person, Gemini, we have the Tower, the Page of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So there's definitely some like, there's a bit of fall. fall from grace, tower moment, and then all of a sudden it's like there's this like these feelings that are emerging. I almost feel like back to this card when I say like the beauty that comes out of it, you know, those butterflies that are coming out of that tower moment. What's coming out of it is feelings. This fluttering, butterflies fluttering of feelings, which I think is really cool. And this possibility of new love, okay? Or a new start in love. So what is your person feeling for you, thinking about you? I'm all in the feels here. What are they thinking about? Oh, there you go. I just talked about butterflies. I mean, transformation, people. Transformation. So, I mean, this is definitely changing a situation that, you know, was that tower moment, was that rock bottom possibly, and all of a sudden it's sort of like coming back up and transforming. You know, it's that caterpillar going into the cocoon, coming out a butterfly with some love. So this is exciting. Okay, so your person, they're transforming. Okay, and there's some feelings coming along with it, which is really positive. Now, in your heart space, Gemini, we've got this sort of like vibrant, you know, dynamic energy with this Queen of Wands. Let's clarify this Queen of Wands and see what we get. What do we get? Oh, that really wanted to come out. How many cards? We got 2 cards. Okay, so we have wisdom and we have illumination. It's like you've been illuminated with some knowledge. Okay, you already are vibrant, you are passionate, you have strength. Okay, you have experience, Gemini. Something tells me you have experience. You've really learned some lessons, and you're looking for that security. You've been illuminated. It feels like maybe, Gemini, you know what you want, right? You're coming into a place where you really know what you want. You want that security. And you're going to use that knowledge to move forward. Geminis do like to learn. They are learners. And maybe you've been illuminated to something. Now, in your person's heart space, they had the 5 of Swords. And that is a bit of that conflict. And you can see, it looks like he's just got this headache, you know. What is that 5 of Swords in Gemini's person's heart space? What is in their heart space? How does your person feel about you, Gemini? Okay, embracing. Okay, they're embracing this new beginning or this shift or this change. You know, we had the Tower up here in their headspace, and they're embracing. It's like they're like bracing themselves. You know, they had to protect themselves. They had this tower moment and everything kind of came down, and then this transformation, and now it's like embracing for change. And he's been thinking, he's been conflicting. Now when I say he, okay, I'm talking about the guy on the card. I'm not talking about your person. Your person, the gender is not of importance, okay? But the person on the card, he is thinking and he's embracing. So he's embracing for some change. Now, in the overall energy, we had the King of Cups. And the King of Cups, he looks like he's meditating, he's thinking, he's deep in his feels, okay? So let's see what was at the top of the deck. And solitude. So in this particular case, the overall energy is thinking things over. Maybe right now there's a bit of a break. Maybe because there was this tower moment, maybe something happened between the two of you. It just looks to me as though there's this solitude, there's this thinking. And then if you look at this card here, he's got this little crown here, and he's also got this sort of light around his head. It's like he's being illuminated. And if I'm looking at you, Gemini, in your heart, you've got the illumination card. So it seems to me in the overall energy, whether this is you or whether this is your person, Gemini, there's definitely some meditation, some solitude, thinking things over, some illumination, maybe some sort of spark. Okay, and then the underlying energy, we had this 5 of Pentacles where somebody felt left out in the cold. So that tells me that maybe you did have a break. There was some sort of pause. You know, you were feeling left out of something. Well, on the bottom of the deck, what do we have? Protection. Okay, so you are protected. Okay, you are being shown the way. If you were to look at this card here, this card, there is a key. And the key, do I have my finger on it? No, the key is right here. Look at her. She's got the key. She's got the key to open the door. There's the door right there. There's the lock, okay? She's upset. She feels left out, but she's got the key. Communication is key, Gemini. This is of importance to you, okay? You are protected. You have your key to open the door, because no matter what you do, you are protected. You have to believe that you are protected. You have to know that you are protected, okay? So it seems to me, wow, if I had to title this right now, communication is key. Seems like there was some sort of pause, some sort of break, a little bit of solitude. But Gemini, you're looking for security, and your person is transforming. There's definitely some illumination, and you're embracing for new. Okay. Now, like I said, a few bumps in the road. You have the key to success. You've got the key to communication, right? You've got the key to open that door. So my suggestion, Gemini, open that door. Don't be afraid. Okay. Thank you so much. Let me know if you like this video, anything resonates with you. Please share, please subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. And Gemini, I will see you next month.